I actually became an ugly person because of this child, fighting and trying to control you.
It was at school actually, grade 9. I was introduced to it. I came home the same day, and I used to save my taxi fare. I used to walk home from school.
The tick has taken over his life, and he is a monster.
It was more like something grabbing onto me and holding onto me. And I was moving from one drug to the next drug to the next drug.
We all fought for the ANC to be in power today, man. But not to give the merchants the power over our children, man.
Joy is gone that far by asking to sleep with me. He's gone this far by saying, I undress myself in front of him.
We coloureds, I mean, we're talking straight, the coloureds, we're not going to have any future of our children. Because if you look at it, it's going to be, all of them is going to be drug addicts.
Lirosh, what is happening to you? Look at, my goodness, Lirosh, look at you look. What are you going to do with your life? You look like a little scolly. I'm sorry to say this, but you look like a little gangster.
We need parents to play a positive role within the lives of our children.
Do you think this is fair, what you're doing to yourself, not to anybody else? I'm talking about yourself, Lirosh. You're 14 years old. Where are you going to be when you're 19? In jail. Now, where do you want to land up? You don't want to talk. So you think everything is going to go right in your life if you don't want to talk?
A child needs discipline. A child wants discipline.
No, you sit here.
I don't want to talk.
You will sit here and speak to me. I don't care if you don't speak to me. You will sit here.
Our youth are vulnerable to a lot of things at the present moment in our communities, whether they're black or coloured or Indian. They're vulnerable to a lot of things. And they're vulnerable to things that is negative out there mostly, because it seems good to them.
There was the dope system where people were paid for employment with alcohol. So historically, alcohol's been a big problem within the Western Cape.
Definitely methamphetamine or tip, we're finding it, and heroin and crack cocaine, we're finding in a little bit in Khayelitsha. It usually starts in Langa, and we're finding a lot of methamphetamine in Langa amongst women. It's being marketed as a weight loss aid for women.
I think when I made a choice to use drugs, I really made a difficult choice. I have to sit with the burden.
I think all the drug merchants must be shot twice. We must make very sure that they will never be able to supply our children again.
Let me tell you something about the colored community. The colored community cannot stand together. They divide at all times. Now the government, they know it. You know, they know it.
We do everything that we possibly can to save our children. And as long as those drug merchants breathe, they do everything in their power to kill our children. I therefore think they should be shot. The sooner the better, that we can save our communities and our societies.